Welcome to another edition of the Big Red Wolf Report, where we analyze the game that will be by pulling it through the game that was. The Cardinals are coming off their bye week at 4-4 and are preparing to play the Houston Texans at University of Phoenix Stadium on Sunday. Having the bye week in the middle of the season has helped players like Larry Fitzgerald recover from nagging injuries. The health of the team is about as good as it could be at this point of the season. That was expected. What wasn't expected was playing Atlanta before the bye and Houston after the bye and believing they were both winnable games. The Falcons and the Texans have underproduced and both were considered Super Bowl contenders coming into the season. Nobody saw a combined record of 4-12 at the halfway point of the season for these two teams. Point number one, stop the run. The Cards need to make the Texans one-dimensional like they did the Atlanta Falcons. The Texans are number 9 in rushing yards per game and number 10 in rushing yards per play. Although Arian Foster is banged up, they still have excellent running backs. Ben Tate, even though he's got 4 cracked ribs, will start if Foster is ruled out. And he's very capable of putting up big numbers. And look out for Dennis Johnson. He's basically a fire hydrant with lips. 5'7", 200 pounds. In a gross simplification of the facts, the Texans' entire offense is built off the tackle zone. One play. Running the football is what they do best. The play action off the tackle zone bows only to play action off the read option. It is powerful. The Texans use play action to throw the ball all over the field. And the bootleg, the boot and waggle, it's back in their offense because of Case Keenum. He moves so well. He's a young guy, unlike Matt Schaub. The Cardinals have improved their rush defense significantly. It is one of the huge differences between last year and this year. They've gone from number 28 to number 4 in rush defense. And they are number 3 in the league in rushing yards per carry, allowing only 3.43 yards per carry. There's going to be a clash in the trenches this Sunday. The sauce will be on the boil and the bloody knuckles will be the norm. Point number 2. Don't turn the ball over, Carson Palmer, because you know your defense is capable of taking the ball away from the opponents and you don't want to put your defense in bad positions. Look, the Cardinals generated 4 takeaways against the Falcons and Palmer only threw 1 pick. He needs to repeat that performance or do even better. If the Cards can force Houston to go 80 yards against Todd Bowles' defense, the Texans are going to have a long day. Palmer can protect the scoreboard by protecting his defense. Dare I say it? Point number 3, run the ball. Bruce Arians loves to run the ball, despite the fact he isn't known for that, and it's not his style. But he's only going to do it if there is some production from that component of the game. That offense. Enter Andre Ellington. Houston doesn't have a great front 7. They have great players in their front 7, but in their totality, they have an average front 7. Number 18 in rushing yards per game allowed, and number 17 in rushing yards per play. A very average rush defense. The Cards need to pound the football, run the ball, unleash the butt guts, and let them rise or fall to the challenge. Let them stand in the breach, I say. Just the way they did against the Falcons, blowing them off the ball to the tune of 201 yards while averaging 6.7 yards per carry. Can you feel that? For ArizonaSports.com and Arizona Sports 620, I'm Ron Wolfley, hoping you never find yourself the bottom of a pile.